What's the deal? Yeah, what's the deal? What's the deal? How you feel? What's the deal? Where you at?
So y'all here? Y'all like inspiration? Y'all like motivation?
Denise Camille?
Y'all like ventilation?
Denise Camille?
Y'all know I gotta make up a few words here and there, but who y'all here with?
Ventilation and Denise Camille.
Under the act. But we not playing no games.
We're not into games. We don't like Sega, PlayStation, or Xbox.
So y'all here with Dilate the Dialogue with Denise Camille.
Dilate the dialogue.
We gotta open up, not them legs, but the mind.
Denise Camille.
Cause I know y'all trying to find y'all strength.
Denise Camille.
Intertwined with the life of me.
Denise Camille.
Greetings, y'all. Greetings. Y'all are here with the one and only. The only. Camille. Ow! Right? So, how's everybody doing? We had another episode with Dilate the Dialogue. We are here. Y'all check me out. I am she, I am the urban love therapist, the self-awareness coach, the author, the natural organic hair relationship line producer. Y'all check out my books, Justice for the Cage Mind. Here we go again. And the Urban Love Therapist. Urban Life and Love book, right? Pardon me. And y'all can download my ebook, my free ebook called Be Aware. It talks about self-awareness, how important it is to be self-aware in this day and age. It's important at any point in time, yet this day and age where there's so much distractions that take us away from being ourselves. I encourage you to check that out, to give yourself some time to breathe, right? Give yourself some time to be. Y'all check out the Mental Detox Juice line. In order to detox the body, you gotta detox the mind. So be mindful for that. Y'all be on the lookout for some more projects. We got DCA coming out, Denise Camille Academy, where there are courses where if you're unable to sit with me as a spiritual counselor, urban love therapist, and do the work one-on-one, the coursework will allow you to do it one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? You on you. And getting those answers, those provoked thought, those deeply rooted in the Black community questions answered. Search within yourself, right? Y'all look out for what else? I'm always check out for the men, check out for the fellas, the beard care line, the beard butter and beard oil. Y'all check me out on the podcast. My other podcast is called Barbershop Basics, where I go into the barbershops, talk to those fellas on self-awareness, take some of my quotes that I created way back when, and we talk about it. We dissect it, we interject, we cut open, we look at all angles of perspectives, because you can learn a lot from a dummy when the dummy is you, right? So let's get into today's topic. So this is not one of my topics yet. I was out with my girls earlier today. First of all, let me give a shout out to my ancestors. Everybody got their thing, and for me, if I don't give credit, give acknowledgement, pay homage to my spirit team, my ancestors that continue to pave the way, allow me to rise against all odds, allow me to be grateful, to have gratitude, it taught me patience. I'm still, I'm on the other side of patience, yet, choosing freedom is, how do I say? It's a course. It's a course to choose freedom, because you have so many other options that you could choose. And yet you stay the course to choose freedom, which brings about patience, which brings about virtuous, which brings about love and all the goodness that your heart can desire. It opens up doors that you didn't think could even open for you. I'm grateful to my ancestors for that, right? So, with today's topic, right? Like I said, I was out with my girls earlier, and we were looking through, them old school posters in Walmart. We were in Five Below, and we were looking through posters, and I seen a quote I haven't watched the movie yet. I was looking to put it on to watch it maybe later on today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow because I got things to do tonight. From the movie Coraline. So the quote is, and I had to write it down because I'm like, knowing me, I'm like, what was that? What was that? What was that? The quote is, the braver you are, the more you'll see. Really, I was in that store and it hit me like, what? The braver you are, the more you will see. So they were trying to flip through the rest of the posters. I was like, stop right here. Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't see that? They're like, what you mean, Mom? I'm like, what? Because we're all flipping through. I was like, no, stop. This spoke to me. The braver you are, the more you will see. So this topic speaks to me on a personal level, and I'm sure many others can grasp and obtain what I'm about to dish out or express out to you so that way you can see it. Okay. The braver you are, the more you'll see. And I guess we can define brave, let's go there. We could define brave. Brave. Ready to face and endure danger or pain, showing courage. I'm going to say it again. Ready to face and endure danger or pain, showing courage. There's no other definition to do yet. For me, I could think back to many a years when I was with my ex-husband, and there were so many times where he would pull these different stunts to, for lack of a better word, sabotage my movements, right? Sabotage my movements for whatever personal gain that he was doing or whatever, like Maxwell, right? The more he did it, the more I was able to see who he really was, right? I'm a Sag. He's a Gemini, right? Fire and air normally supposed to work, whatever. And I learned a lot about Geminis through him. And, most times y'all know y'all the number one psychopaths. I had to learn that from him, but okay, whatever. I digress. The braver you are, the more you'll see, right? And in seeing that every hiccup along the way, it's like, what's that song in Christianity? Every time you tell a lie on me, that's a brick in my brand new home. So I say that to say, the more he tried to chip away at me, come on, somebody. The more he tried to take away from me, and that's me being me. It ain't that I'm wearing a facade or I'm trying to be something I'm not or imposter syndrome or nothing like that. I've been the same genuine person from since way back when, as far as I can remember, to now, where it's like I had to become brave. I had to become stronger. I had to endure danger, face it, and endure it to show courage, to show that I'm approved, that I deserve what I deserve in life. You can't take my destiny from me. You can't take my integrity from me. You can't take my loyalty from me. I don't care how much you do, how much you attempt to chip. I'm going to rebuild me regardless, right? So the braver you are, the more you'll see, right? So again, with that, it's more of, I thought I came to my mind earlier and just left again. Yet finding out I don't even want to go with trauma, yet finding out what part of you lacks courage. Let's go there, because that way we can all relate to that, right? Even though we all have trauma. We're not going to do that today. Finding out what part of you lacked courage. Was it your voice? Was it your heart? Was it your different parts of the chakras, your crown? What part of you lacked courage because you were fearful? Because there was a spirit of fear on you that was blocking you. You had the blinders on. You couldn't see, right? What part of you was being stripped away? And you had to get brave. You had to face it. You had to walk past fear. Another example, this is me against me. Everybody knows I love the gym. It's my second home. Gym was like my stress factor release, right? There wasn't really intention to lose weight. It was just to go, to dance, to sweat, and to come back out better. Because, Soca is an antidepressant naturally. Shout out to Marshall Montana, Bone G. I could name all of them. Cass, Nyla, all of y'all, right? So there was a time when I was like, okay, Denise, we got to address this stomach. Because, we're getting the stomach down because the stomach is your second brain, your nervous system. And clearly you're no longer nervous, right? Clearly you walk past that fear. Yet let's now work on it. And when I tell you, I was like, no, I don't want to even touch that. We can do everything else. We can do legs. We can do arms. We can do fingers. I don't care what we're doing. We're not doing the core, right? So I was like, Denise, just get on the goddamn mat. And I was like, don't make me do it. So whatever. Finally got on the mat and finally had to push past me actually applying pressure to my core to get it where it needs to be. I'm not there where I need to be yet I'm way better than where I was before, right? So the braver you are, the more you'll see. And even with the exercise, the braver I became to do more workouts with my core, the more I was able to see consistently to see progress, right? The braver you are, the more you'll see. The braver you are, when I tell you, this is, it's so simple, and yet it's so profound. The braver you are in your business, the more steps you take to do something and step out of your comfort zone. Come on, somebody. The braver you are to take the step to say, you know what? I'm doing the same thing. I'm getting the same results. That's insanity. I have to be brave enough to take the step, all like the Billie Jean example. Come on. Y'all can have me. We having church, and I ain't even question. But you are the church. You know what I'm talking about, right? The braver you are, the more you'll see. One of my clients gave me the example. Somebody told her this, where we all have to have that Billie Jean mindset. You're like, Billie Jean. Michael Jackson, the video. Every time he took a step, what happened? It lit up. The braver you are, the more you'll see. We could use that simple Billie Jean concept. When he took the step to do something different, like to dance. Remember, he was dancing on every other tile. Every tile he stepped on, it lit up. So you can see the next tile, and the next tile, and the next tile, right? We have to get in the mindset. I'm speaking to myself too. We have to get in the mindset of being brave, more brave than we were yesterday. Put forth something new so you can be better for yourself tomorrow. Set aside time. I've been battling this for some days, some months, some years. I've been putting the wrong things first. Yet I don't want to say it's the wrong things because I had to learn those lessons too. Because if I did not learn those lessons, I'd be in a quicksand with the crew. The crew of who? The crew of leeches that was trying to hold on to me because they knew my worth, but I didn't know it yet. Come on, somebody. We're not going to go there right now, but we're going to go there. Either way, the braver you are, the more you'll see. I encourage you today, take that step. You don't even know you can walk on water, but you thinking, oh, I'm going to just tread like a dog and I'm going to just paddle. No. Stand up. Rise up a little higher. Keep on going. Why? Why would you stop here? Why stop now? Why? Right? The braver you are, the more you'll see. Even me doing this podcast right now, I've been procrastinating on getting back in the lab. Like those that know me, I'll be in the lab. Whether it's making hair products, whether it's making juices, whether it's writing. Come on, you got some given talents. Everybody got some spiritual gifts. Be brave. I'm talking to myself because I've seen a lot of people do things that out of nowhere just, what? Be brave. In divine time, all things will work itself out, right? Be brave. Check in with yourself on a day-to-day basis. Do the self-assessment every day. Put forth the discipline, the consistency, the dedication, the authenticity. Because if you're not authentic in what you do, you're doing it in vain. Figure out what it is with you that needs to be shed. Shed that skin. Now, I'm not calling you a snake. However, if you're not real within yourself, what are we doing, right? Shed that skin. Shed the lies that you tell yourself that you're loyal to. Come on, somebody. Sometimes being real with yourself is probably the ugliest thing you ever want to look at. The truth. Be brave. The braver you are, the more you'll see. I keep looking at it because I wrote it down because I know I'm going to, knowing me, I'm like, wait, what was it? The braver you are, the more you'll see. Check in with that truth within yourself so you can be brave to make better steps, to be courageous and real courage. People talk about false courage or false ego or things that aren't real because you do people are around you. Listen, I'm like, yo, coach, put me in. The minute the light goes on, the camera, what you need? I'm like, come on, I do this. The braver you are, the more you'll see. Take one step at a time. Just imagine when a baby is learning how to walk, right? They first crawl. But again, they're watching other people do it. It's like, okay, I know I got these legs. These legs are going to do something for me, right? May not be ready yet, but it's going to do something for me. As they take the step, they might fall. They got to get back up. They might fall again, but they get back up. You know, even if you look at what they're doing when they're falling, getting back up, 9.9 times out of 10, there's a support team behind them or in front of them, whether it's your mom, your dad, whatever. There's always someone there to say, come on, you can do it. Just come to me. Come to me. Imagine if that was your spirit team saying, just come. We got you. Come. Just take a step. Come. We got you. We want you to walk this way. Walk this way. Take each step as you go. The braver you are, the more you will see. I really, it's really hitting me tonight when I seen it. I was like, ah, stop the poster swing. When I tell you, it's like the braver you are, the more you will see. Be brave today, people. Be braver than your heart to self-assess, to be aware of your true calling. Everyone has a divine, unique purpose in this life. The braver you are, the more you will see. Create a plan. Let God laugh at it. And then it's like, okay, now here's where we give you. Because in reality, what it's saying is you can devise a plan, yet be open for change. Because the plan allows you to let go, surrender. It's like, no, the plan is going to take over. I got a plan, right? So you let go. And then here comes the universe, wah, wah, chip away at that plan, wah, wah. But every time they chip away at the plan, here comes a Avenue D. Come on, somebody. You got another avenue or place to get you to where you need to be. It's not the way you want it to be because there are lessons, right? Life is all about lessons. I call it the school of hard knocks. Those are lessons that are going to teach you how to be a greater you. It's just you got to go your path. You got to go your path. You have to go your path. There's no other way to go but your path. Stop trying to take someone else's path. Say, I'm going to go there because they did that way. That ain't your path. Don't you get it? You know, I love the fact when you finally come to realization of saying that I got my own path to fulfill. I've seen others do it, yet I know what the calling is inside of me. I know what I've had to go through. I know what voices have been whispering to me all these years. It ain't never stopped. I know my path. And if you don't know it, ask ancestors, what is my path? Please open up my eyes so I may see it. The braver you are, the more you'll see. And that's not just seeing physically, it's seeing spiritually. Because we all have spiritual gifts. Excuse me, I encourage you to tap in before you tap out. Now it's confirmation. We all have spiritual gifts. The braver you are, the more you'll see. I encourage you today, people. Listen, I'm about to be on fire to talk about this more because ready to face and endure danger, to be brave, to understand that fear only blocks you from your purpose. Trust me, I've been there for how many years? And I knew I was fearful. I was thinking, I don't want to die. That's going to do for me. No. You got to do it for you. You have to do it for you. Why? Because it's your call. It's your baby. It's your life. You, Billie Jean. Or you, Michael, in the video, Billie Jean, taking a step. Be brave. Get it done. All right? All right, y'all. I enjoyed this episode. The braver you are, the more you'll see. It was so simple. It was so simple. I give thanks. This has been another episode of Dialect to Dialogue with the one and only Denise Camille. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Hey!